everyone, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. In today's video I'm here to share with you the books that I have picked out to work on in March. This is inspired by a video or a segment of one of Sammy's live streams, and Sammy's channel is Colour and Chat with Sammy, and I will link the specific live stream that she shared this on. And I thought it was such a fun idea because she has a colouring bag that she keeps books and PDFs that she'd like to get to in that month, just so that she has some inspiration. And as she said, she doesn't get round to everything, but it's nice to have the options open and to just see what is inspiring her at that time and, you know, what she might like to get to. And I didn't realise until I watched it that I actually do a similar thing. I don't have a bag, but I do generally have a pile of books that I'd like to get to at some point. You know, some of my firm favourites that are generally out that I would like to do a page in, and I don't get to everything, but I think it would be really fun to do this as a monthly video if you are interested. So let me know down below in the comments if you did enjoy this video, because I think doing it as a monthly video would be great to see what I plan to do and then the outcomes of that in my completed pages and what I do end up doing, because I probably won't stick rigidly to these plans. I generally don't anyway, but I think that it's going to be a really fun video, so let's get started. The first book is Florabunder by Leila Dooley, and I've actually completed the page that I intended in this book, which is brilliant. So this is currently the 4th of March, and I completed this a couple of days ago, and it was for my mum for Mother's Day, and she has seen it already and she's picking out a frame for it. Because it's kind of a spring picture, I thought it would be nice for her to have it now that we're coming into spring. So if you saw my completed pages, it was a whip at the time, but I have now completed it. So this was following a tutorial from Shirley XLY on YouTube, and I used Prismacolors for all of it, and I really enjoyed doing it. So this was one of the pictures that I had planned to finish in March anyway, because I had a deadline for it, obviously, because Mother's Day is coming up. So I'm really pleased to have finally got that done. I will be sharing it hopefully in more detail than my completed pages. If my mum has put it in a frame by then, I'll either show it in the frame or I'll take it out so that there isn't a glare. But that is the picture that I did end up completing. So that's one of my plans already ticked off, which is great. And I've always got Ivy and Inky Butterfly on the go. Pretty much as soon as I finish a page I start another one, and it's just what I do with this book because it's an ongoing book for me. So again, in my completed pages I shared the whip that I have, which is this one, and I am getting further with it. I think I'd only done part of the background, but now I've done all of it and I'm moving on to the books. So for March I'm aiming to finish this page, and if I can I want to get to this one because I have actually already done the keyhole page. So what I want to do for this is do a frame like Rika Colour does. She's actually just started a YouTube channel as well, and I'm thinking of doing a border with 3 strips. So it will go all the way down to the bottom of the page and then around, and I want to experiment with that. So I'm really looking forward to doing this one. As I said, I hope to get around to it in March. I doubt I'll get to this page, but we'll see. I really am enjoying this so far. So yeah, hopefully those 2 pages I'll have done in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Okay, so the next illustrator that I know I have to work in this month is Clara Marcova, and there's actually a hashtag that Leah from Colouring Queen is doing, which is Marcova March, and I generally colour in her work a lot anyway, but I want to do a page specifically for that. And because we're coming up to Easter, I want to centre lots of my pages around spring. So I have 3 picked out, and realistically I'm probably only going to get to 1. But I'll show you the 3 that I was thinking of doing. So the first one is from the I Believe in Fairies postcards by Clara Marcova, as I said. So I picked one from the spring section. This one, so you know, it's got a bunny, it could be an Easter bunny, that sort of thing, and it is a small animal, and that goes for Effie's colour along as well. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get to one of hers. Realistically, it would probably be easier for me to do this one, seeing as it's on a smaller scale, so it wouldn't take as much time, and I love doing the postcards, so it would be good to get to one. I did just do one this month, so whether I decide to work on one of her books instead, we'll see. And then the other two books I have, I'll show you now. So the first one is Tenderful Enchantments, and I've only done 2 pages in this one because it's one of the more recent books that I got of hers. And where is it? The one I had picked out was this one. Now these are the bunnies, and again kind of centering around spring, that sort of thing. I think this one is adorable, and actually it wouldn't take that long because you've only got the bunnies and the flowers and leaves and then the background. So I do like with this book that they're still detailed but not quite as detailed as some of her other pictures, so they're probably a bit more manageable. So we'll see. I really like this. I think they're lilies, aren't they? So yeah, I'd really like to experiment with fur and stuff. So Easter is quite early on in April, so I could still do Eastery or spring type pages obviously then, but I'm a seasonal colourist, so I'll try and stick to doing that sort of thing around this time anyway. So I may do that one for next month instead. And the other book is Fairy Touch of Magic, also by Clara Marcova. I think, yeah, I did have one picked out for this one. This was the one that I had. So again, it is a bunny, you know, that sort of thing. They're all quite similar. They all have bunnies in, so I'm not sure that I would want to do 2 anyway, because they do all have them in. But I think this one again is so cute, a lot more detailed than the other one, but I just think it's adorable. And again, the see-through wings would be really fun to experiment with. There is a crown colour along. I'm not sure if this flower crown would count, but I think this one's really cute as well. I've only done 1 in this so far because it's the newer book of hers. Oh, sorry, just shook the camera. But yeah, also got that one. Okay, and then we have a whip that I would like to finish this month because it goes for a colour along as well. This is Luna by Maria Troll, and again, I show all my whips in my completed pages video, so you will have seen this. I haven't worked any more on it, but there is a fox colour along this month, so it'd be really good to finish it for that. I have had a look through her books for pictures with foxes in, but the likelihood of me getting to one is not very likely. So seeing as I have a picture already started, it would be great to finish it for that. So again, I'm working through an order on this one, but I'm not really rushing or anything. So the only other one that could potentially be good is this rabbit one. So if I'm super speedy, I could maybe get to that one too, but we'll see. March is quite a busy month for me just because I do have some exams before Easter, and then our Easter holiday only starts at the very, very end of March. So I don't have any free time, you know, major free time in that respect. So it probably won't be a very successful colouring month overall, but we'll see. I tend to find when I'm more busy, I manage to manage my time a bit better. So we then have Fragile World. Again, I've got a buddy colour in here with Effie, and this is a whip which I will definitely get finished. So this is the gorgeous polar bear page, and I'm going to be doing a special colour and chat for this one, as I said in my completed pages. So this is a page that I would definitely like to get finished, and I'll continue working through this as the year goes on. His work is very detailed, so I'm not in any hurry. I really like taking my time with them, and I did just do a page from Kirby last month as well, so I don't feel like I need to rush through doing pages, but I'm really enjoying working through his stuff at the moment. So that is a whip that I would like to finish. Okay, we then have Circle of Life, which is a book that I again know that I'm going to work in because I have 2 buddy colours in this book, which is great. Let me see if I can find them. I'm not sure why I've got this one. Oh, okay, I've only put 1 tagged for some reason. Anyway, this one is a buddy colour with the lovely Shannon, and so I'm going to be working through this one. We've kind of set loose deadlines, but I'm hoping that I can get both of these pages finished by the end of February, because especially when it's buddy colours, I like to do them, and it motivates me to do pages if I've got buddy colours, because I know that the other person is also working on their page. And the other one don't know why I didn't tag this one, is this one, and I'm doing a buddy colour with Mara, and I thought this was a great one because it does tie in with spring really well. It's got the nest and the birds. I'm not sure what birds I'll make them yet. I'm kind of thinking doing blue tits and something else, but again, a really fun one, and I'm looking forward to doing these and starting in this book because it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is definitely a book that I'm going to work in. So up until now, all of these books are books that, pretty much apart from the Clara Marcova ones, I'm definitely going to work in. So these next ones are kind of just wishful thinking really, because I know I'm not going to get to any of them. I may get to 1 or 2 out of these books, but we'll see. Again, for Effie's colour along, I'd really like to do some animals in here. I had this Easter one picked out, so I think the chicks are so cute, but again, we'll see. And the other one was this one, but I picked this one out before I knew I was doing the buddy colour with Mara, so again, I don't think I'll do this one because I do have the birds in Circle of Life and they're pretty similar pages, but a really fun one for spring as well. And you know, even if I don't get to these pages, I hope that this sort of video can maybe give you a bit of inspiration and see what pages actually are in books, because especially with this, it kind of goes through the seasons, so you almost forget some of the pages that are in it because it's not a dedicated Christmas book or Easter book or that sort of thing. I then did have a page picked out from Inspired by Nature. In fact, I think I had a few. The one I initially was drawn to for Easter was this one, but it is quite detailed and I know myself and it will take me ages. So yeah, we'll have to see. I do want to do a bunny though, because I think Passionista Colorista is also doing a Bunny Mania hashtag for March. So as you've seen, I've got lots of other books with bunnies in as well that I had pictures picked out for. So we had that one. This one I would like to do for the Mice and Moles colour along that Valentine is doing. Her channel is Universe Art on Instagram and YouTube. This would be a really cute one to do, but it's more of a winter page, so I'm thinking of looking through my other books and finding other mice pictures as well, but I really want to participate in her colour along. The pages that I've picked out as well aren't, as I said, they're not rigid. I do look in my books for inspiration all the time. This one was another bunny one again, probably not as detailed as the other one, so that could be a possibility. And I think this other one's a bunny one. I think Barbara Colouring is doing this one at the moment. So yeah, just a few possibilities in that one, but the Easter one was the one that initially drew me to the book, because you know we're in the Easter spring season at the moment. I really want to work in this Wonderland Animals book by Chiaki Karamomo at some point, but yeah, as I said in my haul, it's wishful thinking that I will get to this. I want to set aside proper time for it, so I think I will just have it just in case, you know, I suddenly feel inspiration and I don't have many other whips going on at that moment, but I do want to save time for this, so probably more likely in April. In seasons, I want to get to this either in the spring section or the summer section, because I was planning on doing one in the winter one and I didn't get time. Again, we have this chick one, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I think I had, yes, this bunny one as well. So I've got loads of choice for the bunnies, so we'll see. But I think that they're really cute pages. But yeah, again, that's the spring section. So quite a few choices for that one. I do want to get around to this one soon. Okay, and then 100 Hugs was a book that I wanted to do more pages in this year, and I did have this one. The Alice in Wonderland page with the bunny would be a really good one because it's quick and it would go for the Alice colour along as well, so that will hopefully be one that I might be able to get to. And this was the other bunny one that I found as well, so some good choices there for that sort of thing. That's 100 Hugs by Chris Riddle. Haven't done one in there for a while, so it'd be nice to just spend half an hour or so colouring one of those. And again, these last 3 books are just maybes if I, have time. This is the Botanical Affirmations colouring book by Dominica Stopper, and any of these really would be nice to get to. As I said, I would like to use gouache with these, so I'll print them onto watercolour paper and then see what I can come up with. So this is actually more of a art project rather than a colouring project, but I would love to do one in there at some point. Again, they're very good pictures for spring, so that'll definitely be an option for the coming months. And then we have Woldgeflüster by Ursula Schwab, and I do have, oh, did I not tag this one? I do have a page in here tagged out for the mice colour along, even the Mice and Moles colour along. This is just House of Mouse, so it doesn't have moles, unfortunately. I don't think many of my books do, but this one I thought was really cute, and it was one that I initially wanted to get to at the later end of last year, but I didn't get time to, so hopefully I could maybe get to this. Valentina's colour along is going for March and April, so hopefully I can get a couple of pages in then if it's running over 2 months. So yeah, there's that one. Ooh. And the final one I have picked out was the Ink House, and I was thinking for this there are a couple of pages that just have really small kind of motifs to them, like this one with the rabbit. So I did think I could do just a really quick one for Effie's colour along, and there are a few other really small bits. Quite a few of these are more autumnal, so not really fitting with the season we're currently in. But it's a gorgeous book, and I need to get back to it because I haven't done one in a little bit and I really enjoy working in it. So again, another possibility. So they are all the books that I have picked out for March. As I said, it's really unlikely that I'll get to all of them, but some of them I do have specific pages that I'm doing, so I'll definitely get to those ones. So I hope this has maybe given you some inspiration, and you kind of know what you're going to expect to see from me and my completed pages. As always, I do try to post my pictures on Instagram, so if you want to see sneak peeks of what I've been working on, leading up to my completed pages videos, then feel free. But yeah, as I said, I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment down below with projects that you're hoping to get to in March. I'd be really interested. And as I said, let me know if you did like this video and you'd like it to be a monthly thing, because I can absolutely do that. I think it's such a good idea. So thank you so much to Sammy for kind of making this really open to everyone to share their ideas, because I've seen loads of videos of other people sharing what they want to do for March. So yeah, that's all from me. Take care everyone, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!